Make him join your share play.
Head coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie.
What you gonna share play a share play?
The coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago here.
Hey, this is what you want to do though.
Like any other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, I have no idea. Oh, I could grab. I can mess with Julian Love. Yeah, let me get like $3 to my dog. Duh, with your backup. I ain't like, don't do Bryce Love, bro. That shit take too long.
Touchback.
What you mean? What I mean? What you can do right now? Ooh, I gotta get this nigga. Wait, where he at? Oh, I ain't like he in a flat, hard flat left side.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a first and 10.
Nah. Here we go. Here, deep blue. Yeah. Saying, nigga, you bored?
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs.
I'm saying, you don't start off the game with aggressive until opponent make you take it off.
All right, now, lucky 56. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it.
I'm saying, the middle of the field, nigga, the middle of the field.
Down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Browns.
Cuz we're trying to get some stats real quick.
Changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Mayfield on first down.
Shit, throw that bookie. Aw, niggas tripping.
Get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too
He already got 40 yards with him.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
I go young and Mayo, you fuck niggas.
He's going to look deep down the field. And they went for
G?
a big play through the air on 2nd down.
My voice talking?
Connect. Now it's 3rd.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the
hey, Denzel, come on, man. What's good?
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Hey, yeah, my bad. I forgot this nigga overall low. He ain't want to score.
Looking to throw. He sets to fire deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
I ain't like, hurry up, let's mutt this. Oh, I ain't like, we still got 5 whole minutes left. We don't even know.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
That's not Jair, nigga. Throw it to where? Yeah, you know.
After the interception, here's Taylor.
Who is this? Frank Clark? Look at this bitch. Look at this man, Frank Clark.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to
Hell yeah.
with.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I'm saying, you feel me? You feel me?
Throwing again.
Look at it again.
He's going to loft one deep into a
Whoa.
double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
I ain't gonna lie, Tyron Smith getting his ass doggy dog down. Oh, that was oh, I threw that shit. What you call it? I'm tripping.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned
No, what I
into
was
a
gaming.
floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Browns offense trying
What told me to take it off?
the field. That opening drive ended with the INT.
Shit, niggas don't be on YouTube.
Still
Really gonna watch this bitch. Yeah, y'all boys with stat pattern. Shit crazy.
Huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Shit. If you want to, you feel me? He finna be a 90 at the end of the seat. Oh, don't do that.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and...
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for KC. 67 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep here. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now here comes Kansas City. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 38.
Detroit!
On On 1st and 10, Mayfield underneath for Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Well, that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
Detroit! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This is taken at about the 14. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. A first carry for Trenton Cannon, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's Cannon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll try to throw now. Winston eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And the Browns getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. More from Cleveland after this. They'll run. This is Cannon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Ready. Blue waiting. Green, triple C. Sonic. Follow.
On play action, Winston, flush to his right. He's got it open, then he completes it to Callaway. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Ready. Blue waiting.
On 2nd down, Winston again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Winston escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast, In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gone!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Watch him now, Barney!
Mayfield looks to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Right back to him on first down. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Second down, Winston. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready! Blue ready! Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll try and run for it with Collins. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Ready. Blue light.
On the carry, it's Cannon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Oh, man. 4th down and 1, and you're on your own side of midfield? That takes a little bit of courage to pull off. But they went ahead and snapped it, and it'll work out for them as they get the first down.
Ready. Blue lady. Let's go. Let's go.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Keep bringing it. Stay in there. Ready. Blue lady. Hey, sub.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
We got three. Ready. Blue lady. What's that?
They'll run with Cannon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They go again with Cannon. Open space inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Trenton Cannon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now. 319. 319.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. That's caught out left by Perriman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now, check. Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Gun! Hot! Gun! Detroit!
Throwing. Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Love. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down, Mayfield. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down when you want 3. Get a little bit closer, making an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Winston to throw it this time. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go, even.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Winston to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This officially a 55-yard attempt. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. throw. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd and short. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Slow.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will,
Almost like open up a time cap.